Hi there, and today we're going to learn about how to add a multi-step form in Wix Studio. So here I am in my Wix Studio website, and what we're going to do here is that we're going to add a section. So I will add a blank section right here, and then from here we will click on Add Element, and then go to Contact and Forms, and then from here we will create a new form from scratch. So just click on it, and then it will open up a dashboard, so that we can edit our form. And then from here, we can add our own form field. So for example, I'll add the first name and last name. And then in order to create a multi-step form, you will need to create pages in your form. So just click on here, the pages icon, and then we can click on Add Page. So our page 1 is the form fields that has the first name and last name, and our page 2 we can add another one. So for example, we will add here the email of the user and then maybe the address. Then that is our page 2. And then for page 3 we can add another one. So for example, we'll add the phone number, and then the birthday of the user. So it really just depends on your preference. So right now we have 3 pages, and you can add a bunch of different form fields if you want. For example, I'll add another page. So I can't add another page anymore since I'm using the free Wix Studio plan, and I can only add up to 3 pages. But if you want to delete a specific page, for example, I want to delete page 3, I can just go ahead, click the 3 dots and click on delete. If you want to rename each page in your form, you can just click on rename and then just enter a name that you want to name your page so that it is easy to remember. For example, and an address. So it just depends on your preference. You can also add like a question and answer type of fields. For example, I will add like a short answer right here, and then our title will be "It's your," example like that. So you can add your own questions in your form fields right here. So just play around with the different features right here, so that you can create your own multi-level form or multi-page form. And then once you're done, click on Save. We'll just wait for it to finish saving. And then close. And then there we have our form right here. You can adjust its size if you want. And I will just maintain it like this. And then you can go to settings. You can choose a specific form right here. You can change the layout of your form. For example, I'll change the side padding, the top and bottom padding. So it just depends on your preference. You can also change the designs. For example, if you want to have like a background or a border, you can do that as well. For example, I'll add like a border like that, and then you can also add a corner radius. So it just depends on your preference, like that. And then you can also edit other fields right here, like the form fields. You can change its settings depending on its state. You can change the font style and colors. And then you can also change the header and paragraph, and then the buttons. For example, for the submit button, I'll make it into a round button, then change its color to blue. So this will be the submit button, And then for the next button, I'll change it into round as well, and then change it into blue. And then let's change the font into black. And then let's also add a border. And then we can do this for the submit button as well. And then we can test out our form by clicking on preview. And then let's just wait for the website to load. Then we can go ahead and test our form. Then as you can see, it is working as intended. So that is how we create a multi-level or multi-step form in Wix Studio. Hope you learned how to do it. Thank you for watching.